Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Good day, everybody watching all over the world. This is Face TV Africa. I watched this video of Senator Natasha at the UN reporting Akpabio, which is the Senate President, about the sexual harassment and some stuff. To me, my own opinion about this stuff is this. Senator Natasha is at fault. Some people will be saying that, no, Senator Natasha is not at fault. Fine, no problem. I accept. But let me tell you one thing. When you are in an organization and there is a rule and regulation that guide that organization, you must follow them. To me, I don't see what UN is going to do for Nigeria, because they don't have the capacity to contribute to this matter. They don't have the capacity to command anybody, any institution in Nigeria. Their own is to just advise. But what they are just trying to do is to tarnish the image of the administration of TINUBU. That is just their mission. Because nothing UN can do about this case. They told you to leave your seats, that they've changed, they've rearranged seats, and there's a constitution that guide that they can rearrange seats at any time. And the Senate President was telling you, please, that is not your seat. Even if you have any complaint, first go to your seat and complain. You refuse to go there. And the next thing, the Arise TV that always supports anybody that engaged TINUBU, they invited you, you came and start bringing the topic of harassment. Firstly, they suspend Natasha not because of sexual harassment. They suspended her because of he didn't follow the rules and regulations of the Senate. And he refused to stand up for Senate President. She can also be Senate President sometime. Let us live sentimental. Most of people that you see supporting Natasha, it's not because of Natasha that they like Natasha. No, it's because they hate TINUBU government. That's just it. Like Arise TV crew members, like the people that support, let's say from Rufai Oseni, Odinita Odiope, and this girl Ayo. The only person that balance story on Arise TV is Abati. Not only person, but in that their group that is doing a morning show or something, it's only Abati, Dr. Abati, that balance the story. The remaining, they are saying what they are saying with emotion because they don't like the administration of TINUBU. So to me, Natasha is just going there to tarnish TINUBU administration. That's what they are just trying to do. And for those people calling on gender equality, see, let me tell you one thing. In this country, in Africa, there is nothing called gender equality. Let us be realistic to ourselves. Because if they give power to women, we see what Natasha is doing. They are going to destroy this country. Yes, they can give them president. They can give them a governor. They can become minister. But men should not allow them to change any constitution about gender equality. It's not going to be done. Because if they do that, you will see what is going to happen to so many men. Just let us see it this way. You work up, you won't train Yahweh, you won't sponsor Yahweh for like 10, 20 years. Their king can't change upside down and see how they will maltreat you within 1 month. That is for you to know that 85% of women, if they have power, they will mismanage it. So if they approve that gender equality, don't let me deceive you, they are going to destroy this country. So the better still is let them do what they want to do. They can become anything they want to become. They can become president. I'm not disputing about that. But we should never allow them to change that constitution, to change that law. There's nothing called gender equality. Even God know that women, he created them from us. He first created Adam. Men are the leader. So we're supposed to be leader every time. I am not saying they cannot be leader, but most women, if they handle anything called leader, they will destroy it. Not all of them, but most of them. But most men will do it the way it's supposed to do, because most men, they don't think with emotion. Most women think with emotion, and that's the example of Natasha. They told you, go to your seat. You are shouting. See, to me, if anybody want to come on my listen and start abusing, that's your own cup of tea. But I will tell you the reality and the facts. I'm not the kind of person that will tell you what I feel. I will tell you the reality. Most of the presenter you are seeing, they are just saying it because they want you to like them. Let us say it the way it is. Let us say it the way it is. So, going to UN, Natasha cannot gain anything. And even UN, Senator Akpabio, the Senate president, if you don't want to go, you will not go and nothing will happen. Who is UN? Who is UN? But what they are just trying to do is to tarnish the reputation of TINUBU administration. That is just their mission. Nothing more. You said someone hold your hand, your husband is at the back, and you are saying that because of that, she harassed you. Bring your evidence. Bring out your evidence. I'm very certainly sure if Natasha have any evidence that can implicate Senate President Martin Mujade, Senator Natasha tó bá ní any evidence tó lè fi embarrass man yẹn àti Mujade now àti publish ẹ nígbà tó accuse rẹ̀ no mokere ṣé kò padà apologize. This is the woman, and to me, I love what they did, their response to her. We need to listen to the other side, because you see the way she was trying to cry when she was explaining herself. What most of our obìnrin àbòsí pọ̀ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. This is not because of that is bọ́n ṣe dá wọn nìyẹn. Mi ò blame wọn, and that's we manage them. We control our emotion to manage them because we don't have choice. Bọ́lá ṣe dá wọn nìyẹn. But some men trying to think that àwọn obìnrin àwọn ọkùnrin ó fẹ́ máa no, we should stop that. We should stop that. Let us play the video of that UN and see how they respond to her.
Come with a heavy heart from Nigeria, but first I'd like to apologize to Honorable Kafila Ogbara. I am not here to bring shame to our country. I'm here to seek help for the women of Nigeria. Again, my name is Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. 5 days ago, on the 6th of March 2025, I was suspended. As a senator, I was suspended illegally because I submitted a petition of sexual harassment against the President of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio. I thought that by submitting the petition, he would recuse himself, and both of us will submit ourselves to the Committee on Ethics, Privileges, and Public Petition for a fair and transparent investigation. But unfortunately, I was silenced and I was suspended. I was suspended for 6 months, amongst many other stringent conditions, such as taking away my security, taking away all the officials' vehicles and other items that were handed over to me as a senator. My salaries will be cut off. I must not appear anywhere near the National Assembly. And for 6 months, I'm not to introduce myself or present myself as a senator locally in Nigeria or internationally. That means I'm here illegally. But I had no other place to go but to come here and speak to you women. Because this is a bigger picture. This is is a bigger picture. It depicts the crisis of women political representation. My suspension is not just about me. It's about the systemic exclusion of women from political leadership in Nigeria. Women make up 3.6% of political offices, and in the Senate, it's just 2.8. We have 109 men, and only 4 of us are women. So right now, it's 108 with only 3 women. This is a clear case of political victimization, punishment for speaking out against impunity, corruption, and gender-based violence. The United Nations Declaration 48/104 declares sexual harassment as a form of gender violence. The Senate's actions are an assault on democracy. I was elected by my constituents to represent them, yet a few powerful men have unilaterally decided to silence their voices by suspending me for 6 months. My call for an open and transparent investigation into harassment allegations have been met with hostility instead of accountability. If a female senator can be treated this way in the full view of the world, imagine what ordinary Nigerian women will go through every day in workplaces, in universities, and other aspects of our society. A culture of harassment and silencing must end.
That said, colleagues, there was a matter before I close the meeting. There was a matter that arose during the first session, which we had this morning. The matter that was raised by our colleague from Nigeria, Senator Natasha, and because all of us heard what she said, and it only serves us better if I put a word in what she has said. So I would like to say we have heard her concerns, and having heard her, it would have been an opportunity for all of us to understand more about what she has said. But because we listened only on her side, as an institution, as IPU, we will be taking the concerns that have been raised, not only taking her side, but also giving a chance to listen to the other side, as it is a custom for IPU. And after having listened to the other side, we will take steps as necessary. So I thought it was necessary for us to say a word about it and then be able to take it further. Excuse me? I'm still getting there. Thank you. So I thought I should let you members, before we think because she said something different from what the contributions were. So we have taken care of, we have taken the concerns that she raised, and we will be working on them, of course, having listened to the other side, and we will be able to take steps after that. I also recognize the fact that our Nigerian delegate who is here had requested the floor, Honorable Kafilat, but because of time, she wasn't given a chance to speak. But, like I said, we have heard the concerns that have been raised by Senator Natasha, but at the same time, we have taken cognizance of the fact that you would have wished to address us, but time wasn't enough to give you a chance to do that. And that said, IPU will be taking this matter as we usually do when such concerns are raised in meetings like this.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.